and welcome back to my Halloween mini-series. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a graveyard mousse that's perfect for Halloween. This is so easy to make. You only need 3 main ingredients plus some Halloween decorations. Those ingredients are Oreos, Nutella, and cream. So, let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is crush up our Oreos. I'm gonna use a food processor to do this, but if you don't have one, you could always use a bag and rolling pin. So pop those in. And blitz to a fine crumb. Okay, perfect. So if you don't have a food processor and you're doing it with a bag and rolling pin, I'd actually recommend that you take the cream out of the Oreos. Otherwise, it's just gonna clump together a little bit and we want it to be dirt-like. So just pour that into a bowl and we're gonna set this aside. Next, we're gonna whisk together our double cream and our Nutella. If you don't have double cream where you're from, you can always use heavy cream or whipping cream. So pour that into a bowl. Make sure it's nice and cold, as that's gonna help it whip better. Now we're gonna whip our cream to soft peaks. So I'm gonna be using my electric hand mixer to do this, but you can do it by hand. It's just gonna take a lot longer and you're gonna have a workout. So I'd recommend using an electric mixer if you have one. Start slow and then speed up. Okay, perfect. So that is at nice soft peaks now. So we're gonna add our Nutella. Your Nutella needs to be at room temperature because if it's too cold, it won't mix in very well. There we go. And then just grab your mixer again and we're just gonna mix this in until it's fully combined. Okay, amazing, that is done. Also, if you didn't want to use Nutella, you could use any chocolate spread or you could even use melted chocolate if you wanted to instead. Let's transfer this to a piping bag. Grab a piping bag and a tall glass. Pop your piping bag over your glass. And then we're just gonna scoop that into the middle. Almost lost a bit. You don't have to transfer it to a piping bag, but it just makes it a lot easier to put into your glass. Pull that up. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna fit in there for now. Is it gonna close at the top? Yeah, that'll be fine once we've cut it. We'll leave it sealed for now until we need to put it into our glass. I'm gonna be using these glasses today, but if you're having a party or something like that, then you could always use like the clear plastic cups. You could make them bigger or smaller, it's totally up to you. So we're gonna start by putting in about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more, about 2 tablespoons. Just give that a little shake, just to flatten it out. Now, for our mousse, I've actually put a clip on the top just to secure it because I did overfill mine a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna cut an opening at the bottom and then I'm just gonna pipe that in. So starting around the edge and then into the middle. And then back in with another layer of Oreos. So again, about 2 tablespoons. Give that another little shake. Now another layer of mousse. And now finishing with a layer of Oreos on top. Oh, I knew I was gonna make a mess. Okay, amazing. They're all done, so let's go on to the decorating. A graveyard isn't complete without a good tombstone. So I'm gonna be using these Rich Tea finger biscuits, but you can use any biscuit that's a similar shape, totally up to you. And then I'm gonna be using these icing pens. So I'm gonna be using the black one, but you can really use any color you want. Just give it a little shake. Make sure that it's fully combined in there. And we're gonna write RIP on top. But again, if you wanna write someone's initials and be really morbid, then go for it. There we go, I'm quite impressed with that. My husband thinks that he can draw a better RIP than I can, so we're gonna let him have a go. Which do you guys think is the better row? The top row or the bottom row? I don't want to admit that Bernie's look better, to be totally honest. I think mine are artistic. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. They would actually make great tea dunkers. Maybe that's what we'll do later. We'll dunk the unpicked ones in our tea. So we have some more decorations here. So let's decorate our graveyards. I'm going to start by pushing in our tombstone. And I've got a little skull here that I'm going to lean against it. And then I'm going to add a little gummy worm as well. There we go, that looks great. Let's do another one. I'm gonna try and get a bit with both the layers. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. All the Oreos falling off my spoon. It's so nice. I have a handful of Oreos. The mousse has that subtle chocolate hazelnut taste and it's really creamy and oh, it's just so good. And I love the texture of the Oreos with it as well. This is just the perfect Halloween dessert if you love chocolate. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy my dessert. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.